Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So we do know that Ultra Space Time Summon number 11 is going to be coming actually tomorrow. But before all of that, we do already know the 3 sparking units are going to be in that banner, which are none other than Goku Gt, Vegeta GT, and Hyper Meta Rildo. So the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter account has finally posted gameplay of the units, so let's check them out right now.
I'd rather do this than run a company. Let's do this! This is the grit of a Saiyan!
I'll start with you, Saiyan. This is the power of machine mutants!
Hey, I'm small, but I'm strong. You were really strong. Let's fight again someday.
So now that we've seen the gameplay, let's break down what they can do. Starting off with Vegeta, it says, Super Saiyan Vegeta GT arrives. Inflict all enemies with downgrades such as strike cost up, blast damage received up, and health restoration down. Make enemies vulnerable and deal tons of damage. Keep an eye on his team play with Trunks GT, who buffs GT characters. So for those of you guys who did not know, I mean, you can check in the news section on Dragon Ball Legends, but we're also getting a brand new extreme unit, and it's going to be Trunks GT. Now, before I actually get into Vegeta, I just want to say that I think it's a good idea that we're also getting Trunks GT as a unit, because of the fact that it's adding more into the GT tag, giving it more of, I should say it's giving us the ability to utilize the tag more, right? Because originally it was just going to be Rildo, Goku, Vegeta, and then Pan, but throwing another character in that mix does nothing but help, I should say. Again, I would say that the GT tag is probably the most underused tag. I know there probably are like a few other tags out there, but the one off the top of my head that I know for a fact is underused is GT, because all we had was Pan. But now we're finally getting units that can take advantage of that tag. So anything is possible, but I digress on that. That was as far as Trunks goes anyway. But onto Vegeta, they kind of justify it a bit, trying to get this character. Originally, I did tell you guys that I was not really excited for Vegeta GT or Goku GT, but at the same time, they're finally giving them something that would, I guess, entice me to try to get them now, because being able to land downgrades on your opponent can help out in a ton of situations, especially right now where we live in a meta where a lot of units take advantage of having their strike damage being buffed, or being able to deal a ton of blast damage, or whatever the case may be. So I see it being good. In particular, I think the health restoration down could help out more, because there's like any unit can get like strike cost up, or damage or blast damage received up, or whatever the case may be. But when it comes down to it, you need to be able to knock out the opponent. And what does that really factor down into? Their health. So if you can cripple their health, I think that will give him, I guess, the better edge. But again, only time will tell. That's only a small detail of what he can do. Anyway, moving on to the next one, which is Rildo. It says, Hyper Meta Rildo arrives. Meta Rildo's attacks reduce enemies' cover sustained damage cut effects by 100%. That's actually, okay, I'm getting hyped for him, hold on. And nullify effects that heal them when their HP reaches 0. Drill straight through your enemy's defenses and deliver the final blow. Rildo right now, to me personally, sounds like the best unit in this banner. And the reason being is because, once again, in the current meta, we have 3 units, if utilized properly, can definitely help people get out of, I should say, dire situations, such as, and I guess this would be the perfect example, Rising Rush. Now, those 3 units are Zamasu, which is the main one, Hercule, which isn't really, I mean, he has the perk, but it's whatever, and of course, the green Vegeta. What's that perk? the ability to be able to come back to life with a bit of health after they die, practically being able to tank hits once, and then after that, you know, whatever happens, right? If you get hit by Metal Rildo's, I'm assuming, by Metal Rildo's ultimate attack, he drills through that ability, meaning that, again, if you're on a or if you're fighting a regen team anyway, and they throw in Zamasu, you hit Zamasu with that move, guess what? Zamasu's just a regular red unit now, with, I mean, honestly, the perks of regen, apart from being able to tank a Rising Rush. Same thing goes for Vegeta, and I mean, if you want to use him, same thing goes for Hercule, but this is a good ability. This is one of the reasons why Zamasu is such, I guess, a sought after unit. Also like Vegeta as well in the Saiyan department, but mainly on regen, is one of the reasons why Zamasu is such a sought out unit, because he can tank a Rising Rush. Metal Rildo cancels that entirely. So I don't know if that's gonna make him a liability, but I mean, because Zamasu does deal like decent damage on his own. But again, only time will tell. We only have, what, as I'm recording this, practically like a full day, not even, like less than a day left. But I really do want to see what Rildo can do like in action once the banner does drop. And the final one is Goku GT. So it says, Super Saiyan Goku GT arrives. For 60 counts from the start of battle, or battle start, oof, I read that wrong. Goku gains effects like blast damage inflicted up, blast cost down, and damage received down. His draw card speed can be raised by main ability 2, full Saiyan power straight from the beginning. So he sounds exactly, well, okay, I won't say exactly, but he's practically like the red Super Saiyan 3 Goku, or even the yellow Heart Virus Goku. The only difference, you know, would be like the 20 seconds as compared to 60 seconds, but still, he's just, I guess, that hyper offensive like starter unit where at the it's best to put him in at the beginning of battle. Then after that, I'm pretty sure he loses all of those buffs. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Unless his stats are really good to justify this, then I don't see it, because he's practically just Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So maybe there's something that'll help. I mean, the card draw speed definitely helps, because especially like, I guess, you know, with people sidestepping and whatnot, that could, in theory anyway, if you get enough ki, or if you're able to continue to keep your ki at a decent level, be able to get your cards over and over and over and deal a lot of attacks. That could work in his favor to be able to like knock out somebody in like a combo, potentially. But apart from that, he really just sounds like the red Super Saiyan 3 Goku to me. I'm not really sure what benefit that would have. I mean, I guess he'll be like the red Super Saiyan 3 Goku of the GT tag, but at the same time, he's also a full Saiyan. So you can still string him onto a Saiyan team and you have that perk for like 2 units. So I'm not really too excited about that. Again, out of the 3, I am the most excited for Rildo, because his ability is something completely brand new. And it's something that could really change the tide of battle if you're using a regen team or a Saiyan team, or if you decide to throw Hercule on the team for whatever reason. But yeah, out of the 3, I am most excited for Rildo. But I do want to know, what do you guys think about the new GT units? Let me know in the comment section below. With that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.